6 on the shot clock. Here's Vincent, and it's blocked. Here's McNeil from deep three-point land, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've got Woodson, and it's McNeil in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 17.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Ellis. The Hawks trail by 17. Pass to Kelly. Screen by Ellis. Shot by Kelly, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Ross passes to Cummings. Nets passing it around. Ross kicks to McNeil. Over Payton. McNeil misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Kelly. It's deflected. Pass to McNeil. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Ellis. The Hawks trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Nash, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hicks checked in for the Nets. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And here is Ross. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to McNeil. Fields a screen on Payton. Here's McNeil. A second chance effort. Here's Woodson. And Atlanta, they get one to fall.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. them making a change here. Graham's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Vincent's checked in for Ellis. And the Hawks with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Sirven gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6. GA here about 3 level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Oh, and Peyton sends it back. 3-pointer, Graham. Atlanta with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Nash. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Bryant stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Teague is checked in for Atlanta. And he makes both free throws. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Now, here is Fields. Here's McNeil. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And also active defensively. 2 blocks ago with kind of his overall floor game. You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
That's good from Teague on the assist by Nash. Teague's got 5 points so far.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
It's Fields on the wing. Fader on the way. Over to the left wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Teague. Here's Vincent. Fires from deep. And it's Woodson with the rebound. Woodson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hicks. Defended by Vincent. Hicks kicks to Graham. It's Fields on the wing. 5 to shoot. McNeil from the top of the key. He buries it. 13 points in the game.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Now Vincent. He's got 18. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Kevin, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype. If you don't come back on the floor, get back up there. Team hype.
Trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Here's Hicks, defended by Vincent. Hicks passes to Davis. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Davis setting the pick for Ross. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The Nets making a switch here. Fields checked in.
One shot.
The Hawks trail by 15. Vincent with it. He's got 24. Launches a three. Ross grabs the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot's good by Hicks.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Fields with the steal. Here's Graham. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Fields has got his second bucket of the game to go. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by Brooklyn, he gets it in there.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Nets leading by 18. Now here's Graham. 9 points in the game so far. It's Davis on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. A fader. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Teague deciding where to go with it. For three, Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Right side Davis. Here's Fields. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Smith outside. Nash outside. Puts it up from 17. Graham with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
No good from Ross. The Hawks trail by 19. Nash outside. Pass to T. From outside the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Now here's Graham. 9 points in the game so far. Here's McNeil. Almost, but it rolls out.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to T. Launches it. Rebound, Brooklyn. Thornton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Graham. Defended by Vincent. And they'll keep possession. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McNeil's got 16 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Vincent. 27 points for him. Knocks it loose. T. That's tipped. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Graham kicks to Davis. Back to Graham. Here's McNeil. He's got 16. Thornton dishes to McNeil. Vincent with the rebound. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And you know, one of those guys might be the next guy, the next Shaq.
Let's be clear. There will never, ever, 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 ever be another Shaq. I'm 1 in 5 trillion.
1 in 5 trillion. That still means there's a shot. But no argument here from me. No argument for me.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Nets.
Rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Teague's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Payton. Vincent is out there with Smith. And it's Teague in at the point. Davis with the bucket.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The Hawks trail by 19. And here is Teague. Here's Vincent. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Vincent's got 30.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Here's Hicks. Pass to Graham. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Davis missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Teague, the pass to Vincent. From the arc. Teague can't hit. Nets leading by 16. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. McNeil dishes to Graham. Over Teague. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Teague with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's McNeil. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McNeil's got 18 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Payton kicks to Teague. Here's the screen over Graham. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Hicks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Smith outside. Pass to Payton. Smith sets the pick for Payton. 2 on the clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
One shot.
That's good from Payton. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Hicks. 8 points for him. Here's McNeil. Outside for Davis. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
And checking out some numbers for Graham. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in scoring. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Teague following the bucket by the Nets. Vincent finds Payton. Smith inside. He's guarded by Thornton. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Now Graham. He's got 9. Pass to Hicks. Here's McNeil. Covered by Payton. Davis with a screen on Payton. They get it again. Here's Hicks. Drops in the tray. Hicks has got 11 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Vincent. Shoots the 3. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. McNeil misses.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Timeout called, the Nets. We have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Nets. The Hawks second.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Davis with it. He's got 10. Now here's Graham to the wing right side. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. And Teague's got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 13. Smith sets the pick for Payton. No good on the triple. Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. And here's Thornton. He's got 6. Three-pointer. Graham. Nailed from three-point land. Graham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Teague, the pass to Vincent. Here's Farmer. He's guarded by Davis. Smith sets the pick for Teague. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Graham gets a wide-open look. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
With the drive, here's Farmer. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Farmers got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The Hawks trail by 19. Back to Teague. Pass to Vincent. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Thornton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Davis. Count it. Good. He's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Vincent finds Smith. Hawks passing it around. Teague can't hit.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
It's taken away by Smith. And Teague has it in the corner. Pass to Vincent. Fires it up. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 6 assists now in the game. Timeout called. The Nets.
You have the camera all to yourself. What are you going to do?
Ross is checked in for hits.
Here for you. Substitutions on the court.
Here's McNeil, defended by Vincent. There's the steal.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Second in field goal percentage. And he's also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute dead-eye from beyond.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. Here's McNeil. He's got 20. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Backcourt violation.
Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town.
And for that game against the Nuggets, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And the Hawks making a change here. Boeheim's checked in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's McNeil. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Atlanta making a switch here. Rodgers is checked in.
Now, into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 16, Darnell Rogers.
Now Cummings. Outside, Davis. And he's good on the 3-ball. Davis has got 15. The Hawks trail by 19. Nash with the screen on Cummings. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Nets making a change here. Fields checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Franklin's checked in. Now, here is Fields. He's got 8. That one drops for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Kelly. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Ross. He's got 5. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Ellis. The Hawks trail by 18. Fields with the steal. McNeil passes to Woodson. And the shot is good. He's got 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Ellis. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 5. Nash with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. McNeil's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Hey, yo, right here.
Franklin for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Hicks, and it's Fields in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Ellis outside. Pass to Baton. Nash right side. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ellis outside. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Kelly. Shoots over Graham. Shot by Kelly, no good. Nets leading by 21. Hicks kicks to Ross. Pass to Graham. Nets passing it around. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. And the basket is good.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning. And that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Ross. Floats one. Count that bucket.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Nash outside. Pass to Kelly. Puts up a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Fields has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hicks passes to Graham. Top the key, Ross. To the right side. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Graham's got 22 points.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
For your Brooklyn Nets.
Vincent's checked in for X. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Stolen away. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Ross.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Kelly. Pass to Vincent. Trying to get something going. And it's Woodson with the rebound. Woodson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well.
For the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Graham. Here's Woodson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Nets. With the shot, Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 43 points.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Ross kicks to Fields. Graham from outside. Connects from three-point range. Graham's got 16 here in the second half.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Hicks. Pass to Graham. High, arcing shot. That one falls. Graham's got 27 points.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And that one's good. Kelly. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Hicks kicks to Fields. Graham inside the line. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Driving in. Pass to Vincent. The tray. Rebound, Brooklyn. Graham with the ball. It's Fields on the wing. Now here's Ross. 4 on the clock. Pass to Graham. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Back to Vincent. Good. Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. 14 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Graham's got 31 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Vincent. Here's the 3, and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Graham. Chalk up 2 there. Graham's got 33 points.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Nash outside. Pass to Vincent. Here's Kelly. The 3. Good. Another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? And here is Ross. Back to Graham. And the rebound goes to Nash. Sirven. And the layup falls.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Hicks. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 4 assists in the game. Hawks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Nash. Out to Payton. Vincent on the wing. From past the arc. And it's Woodson with the rebound. Woodson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Ross. T right on him. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Here's Vincent. Drills the three-pointer. Vincent's got 55.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Fields. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Nash. Pass to Kelly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vincent. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a three-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Hicks. Now here's Graham. Lays it up off the glass. Graham's got 35.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Vincent. And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Timeout called the Nets. They're up by 30. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Payton against Ross. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. Now it's time for our player of the game.